What's up everybody, Kinetic here, and welcome back to First Look Fridays. Alright, let me get this out of the way before this becomes an issue. Yes, this is a browser game. Yes, this is also available on smartphones. No, I'm not being paid to talk about this game, okay? I have a guilty pleasure, right, that I admit. I happen to like smartphone games and browser games. I know it's probably some kind of deep-rooted sickness that comes from my childhood of, I don't know, whatever. I like covering mobile games every once in a while. I've been doing it for years, okay? This is nothing new for me at all. Way back, like years ago, I did reviews also of games like Rage of Bahamut, Guardian's Cross, and other mobile games. And I've even shown off some browser games on the live streams as well. It's something that I get into every once in a while just for fun. This one in particular has to be one of the newer and also I think higher quality ARPGs that is, like I said, available for your browser here on Facebook. And also on mobile devices. It's called Angel Stone, and it has a fap-worthy trailer for it. You guys gotta check this out. Beautiful cinematics aside, what does the actual game play like? Well, let's have a look at it. You're going to start off by going through the tutorial, of course, which, by the way, is actually quite nice. They do a very good job of kind of laying it out there for you, how to use your skills, how to activate them from the hotkeys, how to even click and drag with either your mouse or with your finger, I would suppose, with a smartphone or smart tablet or something like that, to activate these various skills. And while things start out with simple mechanics and very simple gameplay for the most part, the difficulty certainly does ramp up over time. Now before we go any further, let's actually talk about what classes are available here in Angel Stone. First of all, we've got the Berserker. You can imagine what kind of fighter this is. Heavy armor, big ass weapons. We also have Gunslinger, which is quite a fun class. I've had some time to play, well, with all of these, but Gunslinger being one of my favorites. And then we also have Shadow Mage. Shadow Mage is also quite fun, and between the three of these classes, they all feel quite different and unique amongst each other. They don't feel like almost the same class with just slightly different skills and different armor looking kind of designs or whatever. They feel like different classes. Now to top it all off, you actually can select not just your class, but you can also select your gender. Hooray! No gender locking! So what kinds of things can you do in Angel Stone? Well, it's actually pretty decent. Again, this is why I'm even showing it off in the first place, because I don't often, if ever, try to highlight any games that I think are complete shit, unless I am going out of my way to point out just how shitty they are. In this case, Angel Stone has a variety of gameplay modes, has a significant amount of maps, a lot of different skills that you can use for all the different classes, and has a rich character progression that doesn't actually cost you anything, I think. This is a free-to-play mobile game slash browser game, and so far I haven't put a single dime into this. Everything that you can get from the cash shop simply looks like it would be accelerators or of some kind. Even the particular skills that you would get from the Angel Stones, which is where your skills come from, these Angel Stones, you can buy them, sure, on the cash shop, but I'm pretty sure all of them are also available simply by playing the game. Overall, the cash shop looks like your standard fare of, hey, look, you can buy these currencies if you want, you can buy some extras or something like that, but really nothing outrageous and like, oh my god, this game is freaking pay to win. I've been playing this game for actually, I want to say about a week now or something like that, and again, I haven't spent a single dime on it, and I've made tremendous progress each and every time that I've logged in and done what I've done, which is largely going through the campaign. So on an average day, what I'll do is I'll log into Angel Stone with my character. I'll go to a particular region, and then within each region there are several missions to accomplish, and each mission gives you the opportunity to sort of not just seek out materials and gear and things like that that will enhance your character, but you can also path the kinds of rewards that you will get in addition to some other random rewards that are attached to that mission, which is pretty interesting. These missions can also be repeated as many times as you want, although there is a limited number of times per day that that you are allowed per mission to repeat. But by the time you've done one particular mission like a few times, chances are you won't need to come back and farm it that many more times, unless you're trying to maybe unlock a particular skill stone or something like that that's from that mission, or maybe you're just having bad luck getting one of the weapons or pieces of armor that you're getting from the pathing rewards. Angel Stone rewards skillful play, and I use the term skillful play lightly here. Yes, it's no Path of Exile, it's no D3 or anything like that in terms of actual skill here. Like I said, it does reward skillful play. Your timing on what skills you use, how you use them, your positioning, and things like that are quite important, because there is a rating system that could mean that you get an S rank, you could get an A rank, or if you really suck, you might get a B or lower rank. Now, for the early missions, you're more than guaranteed, I think, pretty much to get an S rank. You can't possibly screw these missions up to get anything less than an S rank. Later on down the line, like I said, it gets a little bit more challenging, and then you really need to make sure that your gear is in top shape. You need to make sure that you're playing your class effectively, so that way you can get the highest rating that you can. But why does rating matter? Well, the rating matters because of the Blitz system. Once you've gotten an S rank on any mission, you no longer have to play through that mission if you are trying to earn more XP or money or gear or angel stones from that mission. Instead, what you can do is just blitz through it. So you'll path your way of what rewards that you want from that mission, and then you hit blitz. Blitz has its own number of kind of turns that you can take while performing that mission, and then it's auto-completed for you. This makes it exceptionally easy to log in every day and burn through a lot of these missions in a short amount of time, trying to earn more gear, earn more money, earn more XP, whatever it is that your goal is, and the things that you want to accomplish for your character progression. The Blitz system really helps out with this. So again, this kind of goes back to rewarding skillful play. So performing well with your class and making sure that your gear is in top condition is probably as effective, if not more effective, than the kind of boosts and boons that you can get from shelling out real money on the cash shop. Speaking of keeping your gear in good shape, there is a blacksmith that you can use while outside of missions, and she can help you dismantle gear that you no longer need into useful materials. Those materials can be used to, for example, reinforce your gear to make them more powerful, and overall she takes care of your armor and weapons for you. Another big part of your character progression is from the Angel Stones. The Angel Stones, as I said, you earn from performing missions, and sometimes you will unlock them just naturally as part of your story progression. Other times you have to probably repeat a mission a couple of times for you to find enough shards to put together that Angel Stone into a working skill. And these Angel Stones represent your active skills, your passive skills, and also creature skills. To enhance your Angel Stones, there are two different parts to this. There is the leveling aspect of it, and as you and your character levels up, so can your Angel Stones. You can spend X number of gold to upgrade their level to keep them up running for one particular aspect, and there's also a grading system. So you will start on a 1-star grade, and once you've earned enough shards again to form another copy of that Angel Stone, then you can fuse those together and it will become a 2-star version, which will give it new heights of power to achieve. There are even certain missions that will force you probably to change what Angel Stones you have equipped in order to accomplish that mission in general, let alone get an S ranking for it. Some missions have really tough bosses, and so what you have equipped for your previous mission may not be working enough to keep you alive for the next boss mission. Angel Stone has a pretty good variety of gameplay modes that you can immerse yourself into. You have the main story campaign, which takes takes you from region to region, fighting different monsters and tackling different challenges. There are also dungeons that you can do multiplayer with, and this is where I have the most fun. Dungeons have you tackling all of that region's monsters in a single dungeon run, which is pretty interesting. The first couple dungeons that you'll do are not very challenging, but I can definitely tell that the difficulty is ramping up, and if you don't have other players in your group that are well enough geared or keeping up with their angel stones and things like that, you may struggle. Other times you may have somebody join that's like 10 levels higher than you and everybody else, and he can pretty much carry the entire group through the dungeon. There's also PvP in Angel Stone. I have tried it. It's not my cup of tea, but it's there for those of you that want to run around in a single map and try and beat the crap out of each other. It's there. Also, coming up, they've been talking about adding some more things to the game. They've got raids, for example, that are coming up that are for max level characters only. There actually are raids in the game already, but they're adding new, higher max level tier that promise to be the most challenging content, especially for PvE players. And that pretty much wraps it up for Angel Stone. It offers a lot of things that you might expect from a browser or smartphone game, but it also has some really nice features and things that you would expect also from fully fleshed out ARPGs that would be for console or for PC. Is Angel Stone good enough to be the main game that you play instead of Diablo 3 or Path of Exile, for example? Hell no. If you're at home, there's no reason, probably, to log in to Angel Stone unless you really don't have access somehow to either one of those other games. If you are out on the road and you happen to have Wi-Fi or a signal from your service provider or something like that for your smartphone or tablet, you might as well log into Angel Stone. It's a pretty good and satisfying experience when it comes to ARPGs. That's it for this first look video for Angel Stone. This is available for free via Facebook or your smartphone or smart tablet. Check it out. It's worth your time if you're interested in doing mobile games or if you're interested in browser games. I want to know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Do you think that Angel Stone is one of, if not the best, casual free-to-play ARPG experience for browser or for smartphone? Click the like button to support these First Look Friday videos here on the channel. First Look Friday means I'm doing new videos like this each and every Friday, so make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss the next video. Thanks again for watching. My name is Kinetic, and I'll see you next time.